Okay, so David Broughton back again, inking Judge Dredd 1977, and I'm just going to start doing these guys over here. The med techs from the Reef Murders, or Reef Murders. This is, I think, the Probe 24. Another interesting story. Mike McMahon also drawing it. I think it was one of these episodes where he was still he'd been asked to at the time maybe draw a little bit more like Carlos Escara. I might be wrong on that, but anyway, it was a good episode. I like Mick's art, which of course was his own and very distinctive. But yeah, basically the story was a series of murders, vicious attacks, and at each scene the murder victim was left with a wreath, like one that you'd get at a funeral. And of course Judge Dredd was brought in to solve the mystery, because nobody could even with all the technology and all the rest of it, they couldn't find out or get any clues as to who was murdering the victims. And I think this was the first time that we actually got to see the first version of Justice HQ, which had the symbol, it had JHQ on the outside, and it actually had the eagle emblem on there on the outside as well. And the reason we got to see Justice HQ was Dredd had to go and see the city computer Mac, and we didn't see Mac much more after that. But again, this was all 1977. This was all quite futuristic. The fact that we got phones with computers in them, our phones are pretty much computers, and we can link to the World Wide Web now. In 1977, having Dredd being able to talk to a computer, massive mainframe AI or whatever it was, that was all pretty futuristic. And Mac, I think, helped Dredd solve the crimes. And basically it turns out it was the medics that were turning up at each death were the ones that were murdering the victims, and then I think they were calling it in. And Mac noticed that it was the same medics turning up to these crimes. So another quite good episode. I seem to remember as a kid I didn't really sort of look at the difference of ethnicities and things, and definitely I noticed that the faces were slightly different. I think they got quite a Puerto Rican look to them. Not that matters in any way, it's just that Mega City is obviously made up of many different ethnicities, and it was quite good that this was being reflected in 2000 AD at the time. Maybe sort of finished At the moment, just got all this blue area up here, and then all the bits down here. Amazing, these 5-minute segments go very quick. So anyway, that's about 5 minutes. I'll come back and I'll probably finish quite a lot of this, leave the last bit. So anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. All the best.